welcome back to another video. You know, I have no clue what to say in the intro, so let's play a Clash Royale game. I might have lost like 5 games before this, you know, I might have lost like 5 games before this, but I'm not admitting it. I'm not admitting it, okay? Okay, I don't know what this play is by me. I don't know what this play is by me, but I'm doing it. 3 Musketeers first play, you know. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm pretty positive that that's not gonna work. Okay, he made a weird play as well. He made a really weird play as well. And you might be thinking, what am I playing? I'm playing Pump and 3 Musketeers in the big year of 2025, and that is a good question. But you know, I've been loyal to this deck. I played pretty much this deck for like since 2017, and he has to use more elixir on that, and I'm gonna pressure the other side. I'm gonna get good damage on both sides. You have anything to zap? Okay, you have Tornado. Well, that works. That works. Yeah, you're really good. You're really good. When half of your tower is gone, and like the way I win this, like with this deck, like 50% of the time is I lose a tower or I'm really far behind. But like later in the game, like also I'm pretty sure he has poison because he's playing Graveyard, right? So he might poison this. But like I'm used to being so behind with this deck. Graveyard? Okay. Just a Naked Knight. I played both because I was... What? Who does that? Who does that? Okay. It's fine. You know, Crackhead is meeting the Crackhead. And, I'm not sure what he's playing. But this deck, I'm just so used to this that it feels weird playing anything else than this. Because I've been playing this since 2018. And there might be a Graveyard now. Yeah, he has poison. Ooh, I gave him massive poison value. Oops. Let's pretend that never happened. He has Bar Barrel and poison, but it's fine. I have a new pump. I just happened to give him the biggest, like, poison value of, like, this entire universe. But it's fine. I can cycle back to my 3 Muskies before he can cycle back to... Actually... Chat, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Okay, we were talking about the big comeback. It needs to happen now. It needs to happen now. It needs to happen now. Okay, he doesn't have poison now. And all of those should die. Okay, that works. Kind of wanted 1 Musketeer to survive that. He's gonna NATO that. And Tombstone. And I have another 3 Muskies. I have another 3 Muskies that I can... And he actually doesn't have... Barrel now. That's a bad poison. That's a really bad poison. He doesn't have Tombstone. No NATO. No Tombstone. I'm gonna sap this. Okay, that's 1 tower. That's 1 tower. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And Graveyard is hilariously bad at taking the other tower, so I think I'm chilling here. After a million games of losing, I think I'm chilling here. Is he gonna poison this? I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna do the classic, you know, 3 Musketeers in the pocket. And now we watch that the world is gonna burn. Oh, that only took 5 games. That only took 5 games. You know, I've lost like everything. But you know, we happen to win 1. Maybe we get something good. Maybe we get something good. Okay, hold it. Okay, never mind. It's shit. It's not good. I mean, I guess I get these, which is not bad. Also, by the way, join our clan, okay? Join our clan. Join our clan, Pigeon Hunt, okay? There are 7 people here. 7 people here. Actually, I said in the last, like, one of my videos, I said, join my Clash Royale clan. And someone actually did. You know, Yafe, if you're watching this, shout out to this guy, you know who you are. But he joined this. But, like, if you play Clash Royale, join the clan. Join the clan. This is gonna be the strongest clan in the world. Maybe. But now, let's get into the actual game. I hope you enjoy. Okay. Okay, Midwich. Midwich. Is this a good map for this killer? I don't fucking know. Wow, are my ads gone? No, I don't think so. I don't know how YouTube works, but you know, maybe they will allow me to say bad words this one time. You know, you need to like... I never curse. I never curse in my videos, and you guys know it. And like you need to tell YouTube that I've never actually like said any bad words in my videos. I've only said freak and poopy and tunneling. But yeah, Good morning, everyone. Once again, when I'm recording this, it is morning, and I have my coffee. And what is a better way to start the day than playing playing the Plague? You know, that's what we call her, guys. Don't be weird. But yeah, I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I felt like I wanted to play Plague. Like, I have no clue why. But, well, now we're here. Now we're here. Usually, I don't really like... Bro. It is better. Am I taking this, like, super wide? I guess I was. But yeah. Like, usually the killers that I play, they're, like, really, like, hyperactive. You know, you do something all the time. You constantly do something. But Plague is kind of an exception. You know, I don't know why. I don't know why. And Baba, actually. But, you know, Baba is being carried by the fact that it's Baba. I'm actually gonna throw up on these again. Because I think my puke is running out on my gens. And I want them injured. I want them injured. That's what I want. Nice. I love that, DCING. I love behavior. No, I don't know if that is, like, easy to fix. But that has happened, though, like, for a long time. Actually, take the M1. But am I gonna follow? I just might. Oh, he actually cleansed. He actually cleansed. People do cleanse, like, more often when I use Thana, but not this early. Usually, like, they cleanse to, like, have at least one person injured. Because, you know, Thana with 3 stacks is 6%. And with 4 stacks is 20. So, like, that jump is massive. So you kind of just want to avoid that. You don't have 4 stacks, right? That is the only thing you care about. You get smacked with the lantern. No, I know it's not a lantern. Someone smarter than me? Can you tell me what Plague is holding? Oh, look at those. Look at those nails. I might be a bit jealous. I might want those nails. But someone tell me, what is Plague holding? Because I know that it's not like a candle. That is not a candle. Please hit at least one of them. Nice, I like this. And Call of Brine? No. Sorry, my voice is a bit rough now. Call of Brine is genuinely pretty good nowadays, again. You know, it made a bit of a comeback. Which is nice. Just not because, like, I think I'm the biggest Call of Brine fan or anything, but, like, I'm just happy that, like, more perks are viable. You know, it's... What the f... Lara? Bro. Okay. Okay, to my defense, because I need to make an excuse instantly, you know, if I get outplayed, because I would never get outplayed on normal circumstances. You guys know this. You guys know this. I would never get outplayed on normal circumstances. The sun is shining from outside, and I cannot see. I cannot see. Also, Jake DC'd. I don't know why. Maybe because my insane aura. You know, cannot blame him. You know. Also, I was thinking about this the other day. I know that there is there's a good chance that there's some lore person watching this that, like, enjoys lore. And what is the reason? So, like, someone please tell me, because I'm too lazy to read the lore myself. But I find the lore interesting, but I'm too lazy to read it, you know. But why were Jane and, like, Plague, you know, bundled in together in the same chapter? Like, what do they have to be either linked or connected, or, like, you know, they have something in common, right? For them to be, like, in the same chapter. Because Jane is from, like, the 2000s, right? And Plague is basically from, like, when the dinosaurs were rolling on the earth, you know? So they're on, like, different times. I'm gonna walk through because that makes no sense on Plague. People think that they respect because we have the puke. And they 99% of the time do. And I do as well. But no. Okay. I'm gonna finish my question. I'm gonna finish my question and see what happens. But yeah, why were they bundled in on the same chapter? Because, you know, they're in different time periods, and, like, how are they like related in a sense? Like, there has to be something, right? Not that, like, they are directly, like, related, but maybe there's, like, some... I don't know, you know. And if someone knows, please tell me, because, you know, please tell me, because I actually do find it interesting, but I'm just too lazy to, like, read the lore. Also, it's a bit of a shame that 2 people DC'd here, so yeah, I'm gonna just try to chase the real people, because, you know, I find it more interesting than chasing the bots. I know, crazy, right? But so we have, who do we have? We have Lara and we have Ada. All the men left, you know. All the men left. to get the milk. Anyways, moving on. But I kind of want to know that. Don't worry, we're playing. You're gonna see 2 more games at least, you know, on this. So like, 2 people leaving is not a big deal. You know, at least they gave a bot, you know, instead of like, you know, just straight up dipping, because thank you behavior for making it harder to go next. But yeah, I was talking about Call of Brine earlier, and I don't remember where I left. I said that it's nice that it's meta, but not necessarily because I think Call of Brine is my favorite perk ever, so I'm happy that it's back. I'm just happy that there are more perks like that can be used, you know, because I'm tired of Pain Rest, DMS, Grim, Ruin, Corrupt, like the same perks over and over again. These are bots, these 2. I'm just happy that there is some variation. I think that was drama on the bot. So I'm just happy that there are more like okay, I will see you in the other one. I will see you in the next game. Oh my days. One of my favorite maps in the entire game. And you know, since the survivors last game wanted to DC, now I'm gonna take my revenge. And no one, like, the best way to take revenge on one person is to take it on some random group, you know. Do that, please do not. But right now, I'm using what I think is genuinely one of like the most disgusting add-ons in the entire game. I have no clue how this add-on is still in the game, by the way, because, you know, Plague add-on set is actually like pretty outdated. I feel like, not outdated, but yeah, but like, you know, all the really good add-ons, like for example, like the insane add-ons, like Mother Door the Ring, for example, on. Hello, guys, wake up! Yeah, all the like really insane add-ons are pretty much like gone, like Mother Door the Ring or Iridescent Head, but like this one, I think this add-on is up there, and like, and this Leon doesn't know what's about to happen because now I have power. That's why I have Tinker, so I can see if I'm. That's, you know, that's what I mean. Leon didn't see coming, and that's why I have Tinker. I have Tinker to see when I'm about to get my power, and you know that's 2 downs, and I should find a 3rd one here. And you might see my point now. You might see my point that, you know, maybe this add-on should not be in the game. As you can see with my add-on, every time they pop a gen, I get my power, and I have Tinker. They actually got everyone up though, which was like really well played from them. And every time they pop a gen, I get my power, and I have Tinker and Deadlock to make sure that I get like all of the procs of the power, right, or of the add-on. That I don't get like 2 gens don't pop at the same time. That's why I have Deadlock, and I have Tinker to know when the gen is gonna pop, right? So I can prepare myself. And then, you know, I have Grim and stuff because, you know, I have no friends. So, you know, that is basically why. But this is like, Plague has such a good add-on set. I think might even genuinely have the best add-on set in the entire game. Like, as in like, I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, so many killers have like, I'm just gonna walk through this. Oh, never mind. That works. So many killers have like, you know, they have like 2. Worst case is like Pyramid Head. He only has like 1 add-on type that is actually good. Some killers have 2, some 3, some 5. But I feel like Plague add-on set is so good. I feel like Plague has so many good add-ons. And the Iris are really OP. The Iris are really OP. So I'm kind of surprised that they are still like this in the game, when they have patched out like Iridescent Head on Huntress and Mother Door Ring of Spirit, and you know that they have patched all of that. Also, were you just the person that I hooked? Am I tunneling? Am I tunneling, guys? You know that if you like, this is on accident. Like, I just followed the blood trail. You know, I would never tunnel. I would never tunnel. But do you know what I will do? I am going to. You know the. Guys, why are we so horny for this gen? Leon, why are we so horny for this gen? Today, I think, you know the electric scooters that you can rent, right? You know. Please, don't tell me you're Sable. If you're Sable, I'm generally not gonna chase you. Okay, it's Kate. Like, I don't know why we're so horny for this one, Jan. The electric scooters. I think today I'm gonna rent one and go for a nice ride. You know, I'm just gonna go around some nice Okay. I'm just gonna take one. Just go drive around and enjoy, you know, because I can just I can find some pretty nice places to, you know, roll around. And I'm talking about the scooters. Even though I am Baba myself, I cannot roll around. And those scooters, at least in Finland, like every year there are more laws, like more and more laws, like around them, and that is good, I guess. I think because, you know, if you're an idiot, you know, like people do like die from those because they cannot behave. They like drive like with the cars and, you know, like they don't look left and right and then they bump into someone and that person dies. Like it is good that there are like laws around them. And like one year they used to go like 25 kilometers per hour. Now they go 20, I think. And like now the newest thing, the newest update that they did in the patch notes, you actually have to be over 15 to drive them. And I am not entirely sure on how they're gonna like... Sable! Do you have eyes? Sorry. I'm not sure how they're actually gonna like enforce that everyone is 15. Because, you know, you don't need to like send your ID or anything for the app like where you ran it. I don't know how that's gonna work out in practice. On paper, like I get it, but... Because when I know I'm gonna hit. I know, sorry. I know I'm gonna hit. Leon, you're making me look bad. You're making me look bad. Oh, he had balanced. You're right, you white boy. Yeah, so I don't know how they're gonna enforce that. Because when I downloaded the app, it asked me, are you over 15? And then I just clicked yes, and then I could use the app normally, and it never asked about my age ever again. You know, it's like you enter a certain, you know, certain website, which shall not be named. But, you know, like, I don't know, I don't think that is like, I don't think that really helps. But maybe if they have a way of enforcing it, like, I don't know how Finnish police is gonna take like their time to enforce that. But that is the newest law, I think, that you need to be over 15 to drive it. But there are a lot of new rules and laws to like that. Like every year they get restricted more, which is good because, you know, if you're an idiot, they actually can be kind of lethal if you just bump into some 5-year-old child because you're not looking left or right, you know. Also, as you can see, like I got a really good start. Okay, they were a bit too horny for the 1gen, but like I got a really good start because of the add-on. Like I said, I don't know how this add-on is still in the game. I have no clue, but abuse it while you can. Abuse it while you can. I generally think if you have this add-on, like you should never lose. Almost. It is that good. It is that good. Like, you know, it is up there with the old Matador ring and Itty Head and, you know, all that. But yeah, let's go for more. Let's go for another game. Be right back. Oh my days. It's a good day. I've gotten both of one of my favorite maps. Like 2 of my favorite maps. What the fuck am I saying?
Both of the maps, the Ormond Lake Mine and this one, are both in my top 5 favorite maps in Dead by Daylight.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was trying to say. And now I got it out of my chest, you know. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do today. Michaela? Michaela, I can smell you, like... Oh! What in the abracadabra is this? Okay, okay, I don't think there was a Michaela, you know. Maybe the real Michaela is the friends we made along the way. And I'm gonna try to M1 her. So it cancels, nice. Please, play the game. Please, play the game. I'm like... Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm infecting him though, first. See. Why are we give... Please. Please. I just want to have a normal game. I just want to have a normal game. You know. Ah! Okay. Well, not my favorite map, but I don't mind this. I don't mind this. This is a pretty fun map, even on Survivor, because I like the gimmick. Even though it is kind of rough to play Survivor on this, I like the gimmick. But now I'm begging that we play a normal game. I don't know why. Everyone is teasing against a fucking plague. I thought we liked plague. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've heard like quite a lot that like people don't like plague, and please throw. And I mean, I can see that like the throwing up part, like some people, it is like really overwhelming for some people, and they like cannot like hear it, cannot stand it, like genuinely, and they have to like not play against plague. I get that, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of people actually like hate plague, like gameplay wise, like they hate being injured, like and they don't want to be injured. But I don't think she's that oppressive. She's pretty good, but I don't think she's like the most insane killer ever. And in this game, I am using my using the what I call a GAEMGAMGI add-on, where I just see everyone that are puking for like constantly. So I basically have info on all the survivors at all times. Like this. I was about to do some weird mind game, but she left. So when I have everyone infected like this, I'm gonna have some pretty nice info, and I don't need to use my brain, pretty much. What the fuck? Why was there a Kate there? Thank you, I'm all ears. Thank you, I'm all ears. But why was there a Kate there? Why was there a Kate there? Also, Kate, why did you heal when you're infected? Like, do you know what's about to happen anyways? Well, that's not my problem. But yeah, today, like I said, I think I'm gonna... What the fuck? Today, I think I'm gonna, rent one scooter and just gonna go drive around, around the lake, some pretty nice view, maybe even enjoy some good energy drink, because I'm a loser, right? So, unfortunately, I am half addicted to caffeine, because if I don't have caffeine, you know that I am like, I don't know, obviously like caffeine addiction is not like insane or anything, but like if I don't drink coffee or a drink, like I genuinely my head hurts, like I get a headache, and like the first 2 days that if I haven't like had any caffeine, my life is like a bit blurry, and I have a headache. And this sounds like I'm talking about like some big addiction, but oh yeah, she wasn't injured yet. It sounds like I'm talking about some big addiction, but you can pretty much get addicted to anything, really. Like me, I got addicted to playing Dead by Daylight. Subscribe for addiction. And yeah, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. But it's fine, because I have the Game Sense add-on. Sorry, I have really good game sense, so I know where everyone is. It is at all times. And my game sense tells me that someone is down there, because I'm so good at the game that like I just think that, right? Oh yeah, I'm all ears on that person. See? Do you see my game sense? Like, holy shit. Yeah. But yeah, this is another add-on that I think is pretty stupid, This is pretty stupid. I just don't use it often, because I like using the red puke, so I most of the time just run something that like allows me to use the red puke, right? More like apples, or apple, or the black incense that I used last game. And this Ace is pissing me off. Ace? Also, this game, it looks like we're actually having a normal game. No one is DCing. I don't understand what's going on with that. I do not understand. But I don't know where I even got this like wanting to play Plague all of a sudden. Yesterday I played Plague on stream, and like I hit a really silly shot over a rock. So then I kind of just wanted to play again, and I never got that same feeling ever again, even after playing like 5 games. So smash subscribe for sadness. Wow. And this, okay, this death on Nook, right? So it should get easier now. I have pain rest, but in this map I haven't been able to use it. Now I get this at least, because all of them are downstairs. Can you go? Thank you. And now this is where it gets like Also, my pool is down there. My pool is down there, which is pretty annoying. I see Ace. I see someone there. You see? You see my point about this add-on? You see my point about this add-on? Well played. Good patience. I want that skin. It's a bit sad that it's a set, so oh, wait. Since when was this pallet dropped? I forgot. I don't remember this pallet being dropped. This should be a hit. Nice. And he looks like he wants to get chased. Will he? Okay, no, he will just go away. Also, I'm all ears. It's pretty comfy nowadays. They shortened the cooldown of it, and it gives surprisingly a lot of like I don't know. It gives you hits. You can do some dumb mind games that you maybe wouldn't do without it because you're scared that the survivor like leaves the tile or something. Like I did at the start, but you know. You see? This add-on. Oh, my game sense. I think Ace is right here. I think Ace is right here. You know. Oh, he just insta-vaulted it. Oh, you don't make that. You don't make that, buddy. Ooh, I wonder where Claudette is. Fuck, I wonder where Claudette is. But my game sense tells me... Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind. Yeah, good one. Good one. My game sense tells me... Ooh, that was powerful. That was powerful. I was trying to hit and block her at the same time in basement, but... It didn't work. But standing here work. Like, this is what I mean. Hello, Sable. This is what I mean with I'm all ears. This is what I mean with I'm all ears. Bro, all the games are so short. All the games are so short. Okay. Okay, you cannot tell me what to do. I'm gonna go for one more. You cannot tell me what to do because this is my channel. My channel, my rules. I'm gonna go for one more. I will see you in a second. Oh my days. Guys. First we get Ormond Lake Mine. Genuinely. 3 maps out of my top 5. Like favorite maps. I cannot believe it. I am... This has to be a good day. This has to be a good day, okay? I hope you guys are gonna have a good day as well. And I hope you guys slept well. And remember to drink water, once again. I don't have any dehydrated people here, you know. It is hot as hell in here. So we'll need to drink water. And I love the fact that I have to shower every 6 hours. Because, you know, it doesn't matter if I shower or not. I feel disgusting. Give me my winter. Give me my winter. Give me the white powder. I just want that. And snow as well. I would like to get snow as well. Anyways. Right now, I'm pretty sure I saw someone walking there. But they most likely don't want to touch the gens. Because I know, you know, I sit on them. So. But it is a Steve. And I have a really good region here. If I want to hold this. I don't want to kick this yet though. Because I don't want to lose a regression state on a gen that like 1% anyways. I'm gonna wait that they get that a bit further. Oh. I think that I did not see coming. And now it's a 50-50. I don't think it makes it like all the way around. And I won the 50. Was that quick and quiet? Bro. Okay, we know your whole gimmick build now. It's dance with me, quick and quiet and live. Dance with me, quick and quiet and live. He's still kind of shitting on me, so, you know, fair play to him, and he hasn't used anything yet. But he's gonna be infected soon, right? Yeah, that is... Oh, that is a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna hook you, and I'm gonna kick that gen. This is pretty standard, like build nowadays that I use. My build used to be a bit different, but I think, like, Colorblind is actually pretty decent nowadays, so I just want that, thank you. So, like... Now this is pretty much like what I use. And I always, most of the time, she infected, she is. I most of the time use 2 apples as well, because I find it fun, like having the red puke. Well, that is the most fun part about Plague, right? So that's why I have 2 apples. And I can't believe I'm getting so many good maps. Also, you are just fucked. You are just fucked. I thought that didn't hit for a second. Can I hit that? Nah. I cannot curve my puke. But if I could, you would have been dead. Yeah, like, this is what I mean. Like, running through pallets makes no... It is so risky on Plague. It is so risky on Plague. But, like, no one is gonna see it coming. Because who the hell would run through a pallet with Plague, right? Like... Because... What the fuck? Did she fart on the window? What? It makes no sense because who would want to lose their power in Plague? So they always respect. So that's why no one sees it coming. It is really risky. In theory, it is really... Ace! I'm gonna spank you. Also, there really is an Ace skin where he has pretty much his cheeks out, almost. And I do not like that fact that I have to see Ace's bulge every single game when there's an Ace now. Except now, you know. I like Aces with their pants on, you know. That is my hot take of the day. That is my hot take of the day. And like the thing is with Call of Brine, like you regress the gen, but you don't lose like the kick stages, right? So like it is so nice. It is so nice. What is my new 3 gen now? I guess I could play for top side here. No, because this... Wait, what? What the fuck? I'm not gonna out of my way to like try to find them, but I probably should have found them pretty easily because, you know, they're peeking and shit. By the way, I love Alan Wake. Alan Wake is my like favorite survivor in this game, and I have him P100. But Alan Wake against Plague is so miserable. It's so miserable. Or Nemesis. When he like throws up or coughs, he's like genuinely like that the entire game. It is so annoying. It is so annoying, man. Okay, I'm gonna walk through. I want this pallet out of the way. Yeah. I just want the pallet out of the way. And I might go back to those gens. I generally might even drink this and go back to those gens. I kind of like the pool in main if I'm gonna play for topside. I'm gonna drink this and go back to defending. You know, as I say on Plague, when in doubt, open your mouth and puke on the survivors. That's what the wise man said, you know. That's what the wise man said. That is probably the same wise man who said I would rather piss in the sink than sink in the piss. And I don't understand why she keeps farting on the window. Does that hit? Oh, thank you, Eruption. Thank you, Eruption. Does that hit as well? Oh, my days. I am curling my toes. Oh, my... Dwight, you don't even understand how lucky you are. You don't even understand how lucky you are. Next time, I'm puking on you, okay? Yeah, I don't know why Maria is farting on the window. I don't know what that, like... that whole thing is. But I'm in a pretty decent spot here. Am I? Like the gens are now regressing? And like Call of Brine? Does that hit? No. Like they regress fast, and then when they have to redo the damage on the gens, like they have now Thana and 20%. Like I said, Thana is not worth it. On like 80% of the killers. It's only worth it pretty much on Plague, and then... what could I say? Genuinely, maybe even Twins. Maybe. And... I'm not sure about Legion. Because Legion is such a shit killer that I think you need like good perks to like compensate. I don't know if you have time to like... I don't know what I mean. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. That should hit. This Dwight is the luckiest motherfucker on the entire earth. Dwight, you need to get fatter. Dwight, we're gonna feed you. And that has to be a thing for some person. And I know that someone is there. I'm sorry, Maria, I'm gonna slug again. Because I think I need this. Ooh, that probably is Steve there, actually. Wait, who is this? This is Dwight, and... I'm gonna swing under. That makes no sense once again, because, you know, I'm Plague. People are scared of losing their power when they're Plague. No way you win that. No way you win that. Like, you have to be dead. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Freeman XXX. Me and this guy, we go all the way back, you know. You know, I used to work for him. Oh my days. Ace, you're pissing me off. You do not want to see me angry, you know, let's just say that. You do not want to see me angry. But I'm kind of running out of... like, let's say the clock is ticking. I'm gonna kick this, and then I'm gonna go back to that gen. Because I don't want that to regress, because, you know, calling Brian and all that shit, or whatever the perk is called. Yeah, I don't know why we're calling Brian, but... you know, maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's a good fella. Also, Steve had a god rock behind him, but I don't think he knew. Please get infected fully. No. Yeah. Don't point at me with your stinky finger. I forgot that he had quick and quiet. He had the Houdini build. You know, the Hocus Pocus classic. At least it's not the, you know, Steve Ghoul, you know, annoying Steve Ghoul shit that every other Steve uses. Okay, let's just hope that Ace is not here to Sabo again, because I'm pretty sure Steve is dead. I'm pretty sure Steve is dead. And like, I don't know why I enjoy like Plague so much. I feel like Plague is so much about like macro, you know, like using my big, you know, my big Finnish brain. And I don't know why I had to say that like that, but like, you know, I feel like I'm constantly thinking about something. You know, I'm constantly thinking. There are thoughts going through my head, which might be crazy, like, idea to think about, that I have thoughts going on through my head. But like, you know, do I want to like, I cannot kick that anymore. Like, do I want to infect everyone, or do I want to just infect someone and like chase them at the start? Okay, where are my pools? Do I want to drink them now, or do I save them for later? You know, am I gonna hook next to the pool? Like, you know, I really like it. Like the like, you know, or maybe it's just because, you know, I'm Finnish and there's a lot of alcoholics in Finland, so like I enjoy drinking in Dead by Daylight as well. You know, maybe that could be as well. But like, I don't know, I just find it so fun. Also, the power feels really good to use. When you hit like some nasty shot, it feels so good. It feels better than anyways, you know. Also, that gen was like 99 and now it's at 0. I love my perks. I love my perks. Yeah, I don't think dying for this is worth it. So Maria is making the right play here, but their bot side is being kind of empty now. But the power itself is really fun to use, and like, I am blind. I am blind. No, that was a mind game. You know, that, like, you might think, wow, he misplayed it there. Like he ran completely the wrong way. But no, that was you must be new here, because that was a mind game. That was a mind game. Like, the long-time viewers, you know, that have been following for more than 2 days, you know, they know that's a mind game, you know. But yeah, and you feel really powerful when you have the power. Like, you know, it's kind of like Oni. But I feel like I enjoy playing more than Oni. Even though, like, I don't know, all my killers that I enjoy playing, most of them are like really hyperactive. And they're constantly doing something, or they're really fast. So it would make sense that I would enjoy Oni more than Plague, but I do enjoy Plague more for some reason. I don't know, maybe the hyperactivity is in my head, and that's why okay, it's over. And that's why I play Plague, you know, because I have to use my brain. Right? Just so you know, I'm not breaking this. Oh my days, Dwight, you are the luckiest man alive. You almost got mind gamed on Shack. It's not Shack. The Palagym. What is your ping? Okay, it's not. I thought it was like, if it was like 20, I could have like blamed on that, but you know, now I don't have my excuse. And Dwight, if you don't mind me, I don't think that hits. I'm gonna make a dumb play just for fun. I could have just followed him and won him, but like I said, the land of alcoholics. I am drinking. I don't know where they are. And I know that Ace? I don't think Ace knows where he is either. Okay. Well, that was not as exciting as I was hoping for. But this was a normal game. This was a normal game. And like, I don't know why, but I just enjoy Plague so much. I feel like Plague is so much macro. Like, you know that, I don't know. Like Blight, for example, is so much micro, you know, like you know, but this killer, okay, how do I, most of the people might know what that means, but micro is like, you know, the inputs and like the mechanical stuff that you need to do. So on like Blight, it's a lot about like mechanical stuff, like how you use the rushes and like pump logic, and you know, you execute your power. But macro is like, then like, you know, game sense and like making decisions and that type of shit. And Plague, you know, Plague is not Plague does not have a lot of micro things, because, you know, she's pretty simple. She's M1 and then she gets the puke. There are some things with the red puke that you can do. Don't get me wrong. Like, good Plagues will use it so well. But a lot of it is macro. So, like, when to drink the pool, like, or when to save it for later, or like, you know, there's a lot of things like that. I really enjoy Plague. I really enjoy Plague. Honestly, like, I don't know. Now there's another killer that I want to be 100, man. What do I do? I want to P100 Artist as well. And Dracula and Plague. Yeah, I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be broke as fuck. But... I give the power every time? Did anyone even cleanse? I think Steve cleansed once, but I don't think it mattered that much. Anyways, you know, those were the games for today. I hope you're having a... I hope you're gonna have a great day, or had a great day, you know, before you watch this. I hope it didn't ruin it. And, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.